So many people remember the controversy that Nick Cannon had on his Nick Cannon's Class on YouTube, where he did an interview with Professor Griff from Public Enemy. And they was chopping it up just on some history. And, you know, Nick Cannon had decided to say some things and got him in hot water with the Jewish community. And they moved very swift to let him know that what he said about them would not be tolerated. Now, he was on MTV with his show Wild 'N Out, which MTV is owned by Viacom, the same company that owns BET. BET is not a black-owned network, folks. It used to be a long time ago. Bob Johnson owned it, but BET is owned by Viacom. Now, the original man that ran Viacom was Sumner Redstone. Now, his daughter took over Viacom after that. So Nick Cannon, you know, at first he was standing on his square about it. He said, I was just saying what was history, X, Y, Z. You know, I wasn't saying it to be hateful. I was just saying what it was. Then Nick Cannon, you know, he starts talking about, well, I created a Wild 'N Out. And I'm going to file a lawsuit because, you know, this is my creation. I don't know what happened to that lawsuit. You ain't heard nothing about it. So then after that, Nick Cannon started going on a apology tour after he was fired from a show, his creation. And Nick Cannon now, you know, after he done this apology tour and all different things that he's been doing, now he has sat down with Viacom. They felt, you know, all his apologies was sufficient enough for them. But this was before they tried to give the show to DC Young Fly. But DC Young Fly said, nah, I'm not taking that show. Nick Cannon brought me in. And I still give him props for doing that, right? Because some brothers out here don't have no loyalty at all. And then like, shoot, man, it's my time now. He shouldn't have said what he said. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they finally sat down with Nick Cannon, obviously agreed to bring him back. So now he's going to come back to Wild 'N Out. Some people may be very happy about that. Say, oh, that's great. You know, he can come back. That show was funny. I'm pretty sure the cast is happy about it because they want to work. But outside of the cast and other people just like the show, for me, it's disappointing. It's disappointing because I'm a firm believer of black people. You are the talent. Viacom isn't the talent. You understand? If you take issue with something he said, have a conversation with the man behind closed doors. That's what you do. And y'all settle it how y'all choose to settle that. But I do not like to see brothers groveling for a job when you don't have to. Nick Cannon been in show business ever since he was a child. Nick Cannon has been exposed to a lot of money for a long time. You mean to tell me that all the talent that Nick Cannon has, he can go and create his own show or multiple shows on his own? You mean to tell me he could not have done that? Wild 'N Out isn't his only idea that he has come up with. It's the whole world out here that he could have done something with. And the community would have really been behind him even more because say, wow, okay, look how they came at him. He apologized for it, but they still doing, you know what I'm saying? After he made the apology, they still was coming after him like, ain't enough. He should do this. He should do that. You know how many people say things about black folks every day? You understand what I'm saying? But like I said before, I respect them because I'm talking about those who did that, because you can't talk about their people and think it's going to be all cool. No, it's going to be a consequence in show business if you talk about their community. But Nick went back, you know, and a lot of people, including myself, said, man, they bug broke Nick. I just shook my head. I said, you know, not everybody built that way because there ain't no way I'm going to have access to millions of dollars. Listen, I'm the wrong brother to get that kind of access because I'll be the last one you going to tell something to. Not at that point. Like, man, I built this. I don't need you. Why do I need you? I got the internet. I got all kind of stuff now. I don't need you to make a show. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make another show. I'm going to make that show global. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all what the talent I have. Like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle walked away from $50 million because Dave Chappelle said that all those jokes that these people was wanting him to do was laughing at the black community. It wasn't laughing with them. He felt being used. He walked away from $50 million, left that crap on the table, went to South Africa for a few years, came back, started over with stand up from scratch. Dave Chappelle now making way more money than what he had with Comedy Central. Why? Because Dave Chappelle is a man of principle. Dave Chappelle didn't cower to nobody. He didn't let nobody use him. And that's why I have so much respect for Dave Chappelle. I don't have respect for Nick Cannon on that. I don't hate the brother, but I just can't respect it. You don't supposed to be groveling for nobody. Look, okay, you can say things and you can make whatever and say apologies. That's fine. But after you said your apology and you've never been a person to do it before, why are you condemning him like he's a freaking, hateful person? We never heard Nick do anything like that. So why are you treating him like that? You know what I'm saying? But every man got to choose his own path. I just respect Dave Chappelle's path. There's a lot more on that because being a man is principled. He was a man that said, I wouldn't put on no freaking dress. Respect that. He said he wasn't doing it. But, some people, like I said, you can watch the show and enjoy it, and that's fine. But I'm just saying, just as a man, I just look at the principles of a man. That's all. And can't really respect that, Nick. I can't. It's your life. Do what you do. I mean, like I said, I can't stop you, and there's no hate with me to you. I just can't respect that kind of decision. And no black man should be groveling when you're the talent. Well, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with Nick Cannon. Do you agree with his decision, going back a while and out, or do you feel that hey, they buck broke him, and that's the way he had to go back, or do you think it is what it is, and maybe he messed his money up? That's why he got to go back. I don't know, but let me know in the comments.